as you can see, we got 92 freaking purchases. 92. Yesterday we were at 56. So like things are going very well. We're getting sales on our new lookalike audiences that we launched in last episode. The Brazil ad sets are getting purchases. The Spain, the India, surprisingly doing pretty okay. Not profitable since we're getting cost per purchases of $43, but still getting us data, which is surprising. As you can see, the Spain, one of the Spain ad sets got 2 purchases. The retargeting is doing quite well. The add to cart no purchase, 2 purchases at $5.35 each. That's doing well. We have that one very strong 95% lookalike audience. So now I'm just sort of looking at the data. I'm seeing how consistent it is, but it's looking pretty consistent over the past 3 days. So that's a good indicator that I can maybe up the budget again. LeBron James is doing pretty well. We still kept the budget. I think since it was a interest ad set, we increased it from $10 to $20, and this is doing pretty well. So I'm just going off and reading the data at the moment. Since it's doing very well, I'm going to double it again to $40 since it's been doing pretty well over the past few days. Let's check how the smartwatch has been doing. The fact that it got 0 purchases yesterday, that is a bit worrying that it's not too consistent. And the fact that it didn't get any purchases yesterday, I'm not going to double the budget. Page view no add to cart, that's doing insanely well. $2.86 per purchase, 93 cents. And that's Australian dollars, so that's like $2 per purchase. So like retargeting, very powerful. Don't sleep on retargeting. A lot of the 95% lookalike audiences. This one, 3 purchases at $7 each. That's very low, so I'm going to double that. But as you can see, I'm just sort of looking for all the best ad sets that are very strong to double. Now, a lot of people talk about duplicating. I don't really, in this case, for this particular sort of campaign, I feel that doubling works best just because I have so much lookalike audiences. Like if I do a lot of duplicating, it will just make the whole campaign so messy. Like I rather use the editing budget strategy. If it kills the ad sets, it kills the ad sets and I move on to the next one because I have a ton of ad sets. So I'm not too worried about killing ad sets and sort of ruining it as I double the budget and breaking the ad set. I'm just looking for the ones that can sort of write it out at $100, $200, $300. So I'm cutting all the mediocre ad sets that can't be able to scale to those higher budgets to find those that can. A lot of people are scared to do that, so they just sort of duplicate and sort of try to sustain these sort of weaker ad sets at many low budget sort of duplicates. So now I'm going back to the reports because I want to look at the data. I want to look at which countries are doing well so you can go ahead and create more lookalike audiences. So as you can see, with India, got 2 purchases. The page view lookalike audiences are doing very well. So are the 95% view lookalike audiences. Interest, we still got a bunch of solid interests. Now we're going to check out where all our sales are coming from. As you can see, we're getting a bunch of sales from Turkey, Malaysia, Peru, Brazil, Germany, and Spain. We already launched lookalike audiences for. So one of the campaigns that has 13 purchases at $10 each, I'm going to increase it from $60 to $100, and let's see if it does well at 100. But that's one of our strongest ad sets so far. But yeah, so I went into the audience manager now, and I'm going to go ahead and create lookalike audience for initiate checkout. Even though it's a bit early, I really want to scale this out, so I'm getting a bit fidgety, and I'm going to go ahead and create worldwide lookalike audiences for initiate checkout. Now you might ask why I don't do it for add to cart. The reason is because with the Zipify one-click upsell that skips the cart page, I'm actually getting less add to carts than initiate checkouts because everyone that clicks add to cart goes straight to initiate checkout. So I create lookalike audiences for initiate checkout. I'm going ahead using the strategy I used before and creating worldwide lookalike audiences for initiate checkout. Now I'm going to go ahead, look for one ad set that's doing really strong. I picked this worldwide lookalike audience 003 page view lookalike audience with 3 purchases. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that once, edit it. Since I'm doing initiate checkout lookalike audiences, I'm going to name it 004. So all my future initiate checkout lookalike audiences will be under 004. Very organized. You guys could follow my formula. Set the budget at $20 to start. I keep it with IG Mobile, since, you know, at the very beginning we saw that IG Mobile performed the best. So I'm going to keep it with Instagram Mobile. I'm going to duplicate this 9 times, and then I'm going to add in all the initiate checkout interests. I'm going to fast forward this just because you've already seen me do this many times.